In the mid-1950s, in the port city of Liverpool, still scarred by World War II, a rebellious teenager named John Lennon was searching for his place in the world. Amidst grey streets, buildings damaged by bombing, and a youth eager to escape the monotony of daily life, music began to emerge as a form of freedom. New fresh music from the United States arrived through the port of Liverpool, and the youth of that time were hungry for new sensations, hope, and freedom. It was 1956 when John Lennon, a teenager with dreams of having a band and influenced by the rise of rock and roll with Elvis Presley and Chuck Berry, decided to form an amateur group with his friends from the neighborhood and the high school he attended. He called it the Quarrymen, after his school, Quarry Bank High School. The original group included several of John's friends, Pete Shotton, who used a washboard as a percussion instrument, Eric Griffiths, with an acoustic guitar, Colin Hanton, with a basic second-hand drum kit, Rod Davis, who had acquired a banjo, and John Lennon on lead guitar. They weren't professional musicians, they had no musical theory or formal training. They barely knew how to tune their instruments, but they had attitude. That's something that sets them apart from others, a kind of passion for creating their future as musicians, especially John, who took his role as leader of his newly formed group very seriously. They played skiffle, a popular style in England that blended folk, jazz, and blues with improvised instruments, even with lyrics that were created on the spot. The music and the group became a refuge and a priority for Lennon. Among Lennon's acquaintances was a schoolmate who wasn't part of the Quarrymen, but who played a pivotal role in the formation of rock's most famous band. His name was Ivan Vaughan. Ivan was also a friend of Paul McCartney, as they shared musical tastes and occasionally got together to play. Ivan mentioned to McCartney that he had a friend who also loved music, played guitar, and had a band. In July 1957, the Quarrymen played on a makeshift stage in the Woolton neighborhood. Ivan had invited Paul to come and see the group, and finally, after the impromptu concert, Ivan took McCartney to Lennon to formally introduce him. Lennon and Vaughan chatted for a bit, then McCartney, who was 15 at the time, approached, and they were introduced. Lennon was skeptical of Vaughan, who mentioned he knew how to play guitar. So Lennon lent Paul a guitar and told him to play something. McCartney immediately did something unheard of. He removed the guitar strings and reversed them, then began tuning each one individually, something none of the Quarrymen did. After this, he started humming, playing, and singing an Eddie Cochran song called 20 Fly Rock. Everyone was impressed, especially Lennon, who couldn't believe that this young man had sung the entire song and was definitely a better guitarist than he was. Initially, John thought it wasn't a good idea to invite someone more talented than himself, as it could jeopardize his leadership of the group. The meeting ended, and a few days later, Lennon decided that McCartney should join the band. The reason? By having someone better than him, the band would grow musically, and so would he. There were no contracts. No formal auditions. Just two teenagers, recognizing each other's talent. And a third, Ivan Vaughan, who, unknowingly, had just changed music forever.